Hello everyone, in this video I am going to show you how to work with built-in functions. I have my database, MyDB. I have all the tables. I'll just select the database and say new query. Select star from TBL employee. Now if I want to count the number of records, I can simply use a function which is available for me, that is nothing but count of star from TBL employee. This gives me the number of employees. I can alias this as number of EMP. I can count number of males. I can simply say where E gender equals to M. This will give me number of males. Count is a simple function which counts number of records. Now I'll just go for another function, another simple function, that is nothing but sum of E salary. This will try to find the sum of salaries. It will find sum of salaries of males, that is nothing but 59,200. Sum of salaries of females, 25,700. Sum of salaries of all the employees. I'll just exclude the filter, that is where clause. It will give me sum of salaries of all the employees. Simply I'll copy this. Now I'll say AVG. It will give me the average salary. AVG stands for average. Anything that you see in pink color is a function. So I get the average. If I want to round the average to 2 digits, I can simply use round function, comma, round it to 2 decimals. Now round is also a function. I can use max, that is nothing but the maximum salary. It will select the maximum value from employee salary. This is the highest salary. In the same way I can use min. This is the minimum salary from this complete table. Count, sum, minimum, maximum, these are all aggregate functions. I get all the records, all the values. If I do not select anything, it is going to execute each and everything. So these are all basic arithmetic functions. Now I'll say select ename from employee table. It will give me only names. I'll copy this, paste it here. If I say len, gives me the length of the string, 35476. It gives the length of the string, number of characters in the string. In the same way I can use upper. It will give me all the names in uppercase. Same way I can use lower. It will give me all the employees in lowercase. In the same way I can use substring, in which it asks for the expression, that is nothing but employee. Start position is 1. I need only 3 characters. So I get first 3 characters of all the names. In the same way, copy this, I'll say reverse of this employee. I'll get all the names reversed spelling. So these are the functions, basic functions which are available with us that you can use. Now let us see where are these functions available. These are all available in programmability folder, and under which we have a functions folder. I'll explore this. I have table valid function. In this I have system functions. Now here I have aggregate functions, so out of which I have used few: average, max, minimum, sum. Now if you want, you can Google rest of the things and you can find each and every functions functionality. Configuration functions, we rarely use this. Cursor functions, we use them rarely. Date and time functions, we will see in depth date and time function in our next video. Mathematical functions, we have absolute, cos, pi. Now I'll just show you one function. I'll say select pi, that's it. This will give me the value of pi. So I have square root, square, so I can use all these functions. Select square of, I can give some value. I say square of 4 is nothing but 16. So I have these mathematical functions, I can use them. Few functions which are important and we use in our real-time projects are ceiling and floor. If I say select ceiling 2.3, it will give me 3. Ceiling will take the value on the top, floor will take the value to the ground. 2.3, it will take it to 3. If I write 2.8, even then it will take it to 3. If I write 4.01, ceiling will take it to 5. So after 4 we have 5. In the same way, instead of ceiling, if I use floor, it will take it to 4. It will just ignore the values after this. Now do remember that if it is minus, ceiling of minus 4.01 will give us minus 4, whereas floor of this will give us minus 5. So do remember that when it is minus, floor means minus 5. So basically you get this kind of questions in the interview just to confuse you. And already we have seen round function, which is also very important. We have metadata functions available with us. We rarely use metadata functions. We have other functions. Casting, we will see casting. Select cast 23 as int. Now, casting means converting from one type to another type. We call it as typecasting. The same way, this is a string, I have converted it to integer. This is nothing but casting. So 23 is integer. If I say select 23 plus 5, let's see what it says. That's 28. So it performs automatically the typecasting. The typecasting is done automatically here. So it will take 23, it will convert it to integer and it will add it with 5. If I say 23a plus 5, it should throw an error. Now it is trying to perform an addition with 5. Now What I want is 23a plus 5, it should give me 23a5 string concatenation. I need to cast this 5 as varchar 10. This should give me 23a5. That means that if this 10, the value, if I am getting it from some column, is 5 value or emp id, select this emp id from tbl underscore employee. Now I'll execute this. I think it is eid. Execute this. Now you can see that the IDs got concatenated. So I can use this function. So casting, converting ID integer to varchar, converting from one type to another type. You can also explore the important functions is null, nullif, and I have hierarchy ID functions, row set functions, security functions. We rarely use all these functions, but we have all these functions. You can simply explore them. String functions, we have seen few of them: length, reverse, substring. So we have seen few string functions. So anyway, you can explore each and every function by googling all these things. Just write the function name in your Google search and you'll get all the details and you can understand the functionality. Now in our next video we will see date time functions, which are very important even from interview point of view. So this is all about your basic functions that we are going to use in our future implementations. Thank you very much.